How's it? Today is Thursday, June 5th, with some posterior chain successories, some seated overhead press stuff, and today was just sloppy. I don't know. I think I probably talked about it on Tuesday, but my range of motion on these specifically, these hamstring curls, is really not good. Like, I don't even go all the way up here. Like, you see that? I'm not even up like 90 degrees. And with the sets of 10, it gets even harder, and I get less range of motion, and I get a little momentum swinging. So if I start swinging my legs or my body down, it's a lot easier to pull back up. And like, I'm not even getting to full range of motion there, right? And yeah, I feel like today was just kind of sloppy. That is, okay, I'm just shaking to get the rep there. And I'm not very proud of it. I think that I've grown complacent a bit in um the Tuesday, Thursday workouts because they're so not involved. Like, I like, they're physically demanding, but they're not mentally demanding. Like, I know I'm gonna be able to do all of these sets and reps like to a reasonable degree. And not having that mental load is really great, but it also means that I'm just kind of phoning it in a lot, and that means that my level of effort is just really low. And yeah, maybe I need to kind of revisit why I'm doing what I'm doing, and try my best to give a little bit more attention to these items. And maybe that's something I'll start with next week. So we'll see what happens. I think another thing that I am thinking about is these videos on the Tuesday and Thursday are just basically carbon copies of the last Tuesday and the last Thursday, except maybe my hair is a little bit longer and maybe my clothes is a little bit different, but they're essentially the same. And I don't know if that is good or bad, because for me, like, the training itself is essentially the same. So should the video not be the same? I don't know. That's just a thought that I was thinking about. Like, the differences that I've had on these Tuesdays and Thursdays is the amount of weight that I've been doing my pull ups at, the amount of weight that I've been doing the GHD, or the Nordic hamstring curls, and then the back extensions and stuff, and whether or not I actually have like curls on the end. So yeah, there's not much to really change about these things. Um, today today was probably the best day I had for the seated overhead press. I went up to 50 as well as I same as I did last week. I think the setup for today was definitely the best I've had for this movement, and it only took me 4 tries, so that's good. I probably could have went up to 55 today, maybe even 60 today, but I didn't know how I was gonna fare with the setup like this. I think I enjoy the setup where the unrack is a little bit in front, whereas some of the people actually at the gym recommended I put the hooks on the back side so that it is behind me. But I think this is, it feels a lot easier to unrack with the, like, I mean, with the heavier weights. This is my top set of 50. Like, look at how easy this is. Assuming I can get like good positioning with my lower body on the ground and on the bench, then the pressing is actually really easy. So yeah, I think I well, yesterday I didn't do all of my back squats, and today I texted my coach like yesterday after it happened, whether or not I should do the rest of the squats today. And I just didn't hear back from him. So I was like, okay, like, I think, yesterday is basically like one of those days where you can pick and choose how hard you want to try, right? Because my time and stuff was just not spent very well. So it felt like I could have done them today, but it's just like, is it worth it to come in and try to do that in addition to everything that I was doing here today? And I think the answer is no. So I ended up not doing them the way that, or like at least not even doing the 3 sets of 5 at 144. But yeah, I mean, that meant that today was real simple, real easy, just like last Thursday. And yeah, there's not much else to say about that. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.